right in, sir. You're next.
All right.
Got this from the little diner across the street.
I just like to have a little...
Oh, just relax. Relax. Okay?
Sure.
I consider this place my home. And you're like a guest in my home. So I want you to relax. Do you drink?
No.
You don't drink? You smoke?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Would you like a cigar?
No, I just like to have a shave, really.
Oh, okay. You just want to shave.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, if all the man wants is a shave. I don't want any trouble out of you. You know what I mean?
Trouble?
Yes, trouble. Well, like that guy who came in here today and provoked my brother Fred. Fred wouldn't have done that if the guy hadn't provoked him. That's trouble.
What happened?
Well, there was a big to-do, and then the police came, and they took Fred away. I had to sign the papers. It's the guy's fault.
Well, what exactly happened?
Well, maybe I should go back to the beginning. See, Fred and I were twins. In fact, we were born the same time. And 20 years ago, we opened this shop. Things were going all right. Business was booming. We started to get ourselves situated and become a part of the great American economy.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Oh, well, what happened was, then the city decided to tear down the housing project across the street there.
Uh-huh.
When they tore that down, that moved out 15,000 people. So we lost 15,000 customers.
Yeah, well, that was rough.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can see why I wouldn't want any trouble. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Fred wasn't able to take it like I was, though. I watched him. Watch him. You know what he'd do? Sit over there in that corner. He'd sit right over in that corner and brood. Just brood to himself. Wouldn't say anything to anybody, just brood. Then that guy came in today and provoked him.
Well, what happened?
Well, see, he came in, and he sat in Fred's chair. Fred says, "Good morning, sir." Oh, and the guy says, "Good morning," and Fred says, "Well, what can I do for you?" The guy says, "I'll have a haircut." Fred says, "Sir, is that all? Just a haircut? All you want is a haircut?" I said, "Sir, let me explain. They're about to take my house. My wife left. My kid had to drop out of school. Everything's riding on what happens in this shop, and you're going to just take a lousy haircut? Or even a lousy shave, even? How's that helping me?" Fred tried to explain to the guy. So now, if you'll get a haircut, shave, manicure, pedicure, shine, I'll make $15. That way you kind of help me get my feet off the ground. All right, figured. You're not willing to spend at least $15, then Fred ran to consider him one of the oppressors. Where you going? You're not leaving, are you?
No.
Don't leave. That guy started to leave today. Started to get out of the chair just like you did. Fred told him, "No, you don't. You came here and you sat in my chair, so you must have wanted me to do it." You know? That's what Fred told him. So then the guy, he became hostile. You know, he said, "All I want's a haircut, and I don't want to talk about it." Now, once Fred saw his attitude, that he wasn't the kind of guy you could reason with, Fred went berserk. Attacked the guy. Splash! I couldn't try to stop him because if somebody walked the door and looked, they're going to think his two brothers jumped on the customer. So I kind of stayed out. The guy next door in the cleaners heard the noise. He called the police. He came and they took Fred away. What can I do for you?
I'll have a shave, a haircut, a manicure, a pedicure, a shine.
You know, I'm glad you said that because I'm Fred. They took away the wrong guy.